Okay, hello everyone. Sharon Sheldon here with Sarah Arrow from Team Sparks, and we are on day 5. Let me get that right, of our anniversary sale today. So we're checking in again. Wanted to go through some of the things that are in the sale. The ones today, I've been going live a little bit every day to go through the different topics and how they can really help you and your audience right now. So creating courses to help your audience, to grow your business, to help them grow their business, to get through the difficult times, but to plan on growth ahead so that you're doing both, to stay focused on your business and helping your customers. So I've been doing that every day. Today will be a little bit longer because I have Sarah here with me. So that's going to be longer.
I'm not talking
and
as much.
and we have more to go through. So let me do some quick housekeeping first. The things that are on sale today. So the most important thing that you need to know is that today is also the last day of the month, which means it is the last day for the release, the new release that we put out this month, which is called Promote and Market Your Business Book. So when we first released that in the beginning of the month, we also put on sale the other content we have around writing and selling a book. So aside from the launch price on how to promote and market your book, we put on sale how to write your expert book. So something that shows your expertise to the world. There's an expansion pack that has more content on that with writing tips and increasing sales. And then we also created brand new, some pre-written, done for you emails that talk about both writing and selling your book, marketing your book. So those are great for adding to your autoresponder, keeping in touch with your students or your leads. And email is still just as important as ever. You could also use those for other things like the basis for live streams, like we're doing now, a topic to talk about, because that's really helpful right now with staying connected with your audience. So that's that. That was the important thing I wanted to say ends today. The other thing will be the ones that just went live and added to the anniversary sale. So the two today, the main spotlight one today is called Fast and Fearless Information Products. And I can give you a peek at that in a second. And the suggested add-on course that we put on sale with it is called Customer Onboarding after the sale. So it's what do you do with customers after you've sold them something so that you make sure they have an amazing experience with you and are successful and go on to give you referrals and buy other things and recommend you to their friends. So those are the two spotlight ones today. And then the previous day's ones are still on sale because we're giving you extra time to be able to get those. So those are my housekeeping items. Let's see, I want to make sure that you can post your comments and questions below, because I know a lot of people are going to be watching this later, but we will still be looking at comments and questions. So make sure you add those. And then the link for the anniversary sale, to make sure you have that, is Anniversary 2020. So that'll take you to the main page, which looks like this. Okay, this is what the page looks like. I'll go back up to the top, back. And that's the anniversary sale. So that's the link you're going to want to go to for everything that is on sale right now. So day 1 was on Eliminate Business Overwhelm and Laser Focus, which we were just talking today to our VIPs who were, everyone said that they're struggling with focus, their customers are struggling with focus. So that's a good add-on to that with the overwhelm. Saturdays was Create Your Business Growth Plan, which a lot of people are sitting down and actually going through their businesses now, figuring out what they need to do, including stepping out of your comfort zone and making sure you have a change mindset, which everyone needs in this day and age. Build your unique personal brand was day 3. That is about making sure that you know that your image, your identity is something that's going to attract your ideal audience. It's something that is in line with everything else. There was some sales page copy with that. We had build a community around your brand. So community building is essential. Then yesterday was content management bootcamp. So organizing all your content that you have around your areas of expertise, making sure you create the right stuff, maximize what you have, leverage it, make sure it's aligned with your goals, make sure the new stuff you create is all aligned. And then the add-on with that was on visual content creation. And that brings me to today. So, fast and fearless information products. Let us go into that sales page. And Sarah, you have this one, right?
Yep. And I've not done anything with it until the coronavirus. And then I thought to myself, do you know what? This is a powerful tool to help people to get something up online really quick.
Yep, exactly. Because what this focuses on is using content you already have to create an information product, a fast information product. So most people who are already in business have content, have other various content sitting around. Some they've used, some they haven't. And you can put up something together really quickly. This isn't a course about online courses. We have a whole thing on how to create an online course. That could be the type of information product you do, but there are lots of different digital products you could do that help people. Actually, my favorite thing about this one is this graphic, which is not something that comes with the course. It's just what we used on the e-cover. I just love it.
Right.
I think it's deposit photos, probably. That's my favorite part. Let's see, what was this all about? Let me go through it, because there's something else somebody brought up this morning in our VIP call. So you go through, you define your market and your buyer. You know what? This is something I just want to come back on screen about, because I hear this all the time. I see people defining their buyer as something very, very vague. And it's one of the reasons that in a lot of our courses like this, one of the first steps you do is, again, define your ideal audience, define the market, the buyer for your course, your product, whatever it is, your coaching. You have to get very specific about that. Your audience is not the world. Your audience is not small business owners. It's not even women over 40 who want to start a business. It has to be very targeted. So go through that exercise whenever you're creating something. And working with your clients on a course like this, the one that we did, the Fast and Fearless Information Products, I say that 10 times fast. Fast and Fearless Information Products, Fast and Fearless Information Products. We call it FFIP, by the way, for short. So with something like this, you want to work that through with your students. So you need to decide who's the ideal audience among your audience for this course. And then you're going to work through with them who their ideal buyer is going to be for their information product. All right. Got that. Good. Back on. So you're going to do that. Then what you're going to have people do is look at their best assets and map them to that ideal buyer. So what do they have already? Looking at their inventory, their intellectual content and assets and stuff that meets those needs. And then you create a minimum viable product. This was the thing, the minimum viable product that we were talking about on our VIP call, because if you try to create a full product straight away, if you try to do that, you could be months creating something, whether it's a course or service or anything like that, where you're selling. If you try to blow the whole thing out, make it big, you don't have time to do that. You want to get the income in now. And if you do something complete like that, it's going to change anyway, especially with something like a course or an information product. As soon as you get it out there and you get some feedback, you're probably going to need to change something. Whether it's a challenge like we did, we delivered our our 10-day online course challenge, got feedback, saw that we needed to add stuff. Now we're getting more feedback and seeing other things that we need to add or change. Every time you do it, you're going to find new things. So don't try and make it complete. Do that minimum viable one that's going to meet people's needs. All right. So that was what we talked about. They will put together an outline, and then you're going to walk through some quick pricing, delivery setup, and doing a beta test, get some feedback and revision, and that's the end of the course, of this particular course. So there's lots of things that can add on to this course as well. One of the things is that one that we said was an upsell or add-on, and you're going to see that. I'll open it up, but let me just show you that with any of these big ones we have in the sale, it does go through to a page that has that course, customer onboarding after the sale. And this is what that one looks like. So this is one of our smaller, or I shouldn't say smaller, it's mid-size courses. And I think it comes with slides. Does this come with slides? Am I staring at it? Graphics. Oh,
no,
yeah.
I opened it up beforehand.
Slideshow. Just making sure it comes with a slideshow. So it's a sort of thing that you can set up also as an online course or use live, sharing the slides. There's also some cool things like a timeline where you lay out exactly what you're going to do. An Excel spreadsheet looks like that, actually, where you lay out the timeline and talk through it. And now I lost where I was. Which window am I in? There we go. Can you see? Yes. Yeah, so it goes through all these, the onboarding process and the slideshow. So there's lots you can do with this. There's a great onboarding checklist as well, some bonuses. And you could use this in conjunction with the Fast and Fearless information products, because in this, they're creating the product and then they need to onboard them. So it's a nice follow-up course where you can be teaching one, get them going, get them setting up their product and selling it, and then have a course afterwards or have it as a bonus where you go through how to actually onboard those people. So it could be, part of the same course and just make it something bigger. Or you could deliver one and then use parts of these as a lead magnet. We do have the lead magnet in this Fast and Fearless. Oh, I'll go through the bonus. Yeah, Sarah, do not let me forget to go through the bonus. The bonus is really good. And you're going to have a lot of fun with it. Can I show it now or do I need to go through more?
I'll show it now. You can't just drop a hint. You know, I'm instant, must know, instant gratification queen.
All right, let me show it. So when you get the Blaze package to that, you'll get a document, you'll get a download that has a link to this. All right, there's a document with some instructions. Here, let me close this off first. Do I have to leave this up, this link? Yeah, I'll leave it. Is it distracting you? That's the real question. I'll hide it. All right, so you'll get a link to this template. It's actually Sarah's account is created, but it's something that you would copy. So you use the template and that's going to open up a copy in Canva. You will need a Canva account. You can create one for free. You do not have to have a paid Canva account to use it. So set up your account, and then when you click on that, it'll create a copy that you can then go in and edit. And you do not have to just use these with the Fast and Fearless information products. You can use these with anything. All you have to do is change our logo to your logo. It's as simple as just deleting it and then going into uploads and uploading an image or video. Actually, no, you would not put a video on there, but I didn't even know that you could upload videos now. I haven't tried that. That's pretty cool. So upload an image of your logo. And I'm not sure whether the folder feature in Canva is only for pro accounts, but I have folders where I can have templates and my logos just in there. And that way I'm able to quickly just add them onto the slide. Like, where's my standard one? Here. And then it's right there and I just move it to wherever I want. Oh, but this is one where the image is part of the background, so you have to be careful. Now I'm messing things up. So I would make it smaller, and then I'll just move it to where I want it. Why does it keep doing that, Sarah?
It's testing you, Sharon.
Why?
With that, grab the top right hand white dot on the logo and then drag it towards the corner. Now, when you've got it there, go to the bottom left and then do the same and drag it up. Sometimes when it just captures the logo and tries to replace the background, sometimes the only way you can actually do it is a lot of jiggery pokery.
Okay. Otherwise, what you could probably do is shift it to the back in the position, like bring it top. There you go.
Yay.
You can align it. I just found something new. Okay. Yeah, because if you do that. So now we've just had a little tutorial in how to do the Canva images. You could also just change the photo in the background. So if you wanted to do something else, you can change the text. If you're at your best in the late morning, set aside that time to get the most work done. So while this is something that goes with our Fast and Fearless Information Products course, you can see that kind of quote could go with a lot of different ones. That could go with laser focus and eliminate business overwhelm. It can go with some other self-development course, anything you want. Or you could just change it if you like the image. These images are in Canva, so they should all be free to use and you don't have to change anything. You don't have to get a license or anything for it. But if you want to change it out to something else, so this is what, morning, let's say. I'm doing this on the fly. I did not plan this at all. You could change this image and maybe just delete that one and see how it's an image in the background template. You can just drag one and put it in. And now you have a new image that's filled in. And I think you can do filters and stuff as well if you wanted to on your image. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with Canva. And there's how many? 51 in here? Something like that? Look 51. At all those. I love those. So this is really, really valuable all on its own without even getting the course. But you have to get the main course, Fast and Fearless Information Products, if you want all those Canva images. Though we are selling all those bonuses as well. So that's Fast and Fearless Information Products. That's customer onboarding and the bonus that you get. What else do we want to talk about?
I think it would be good to say that if you've not got your own information product up just yet, you can actually go through it and do this program yourself and be your own case study.
Yep.
Because we're in a time where people have got lots of time on their hands. Probably for the first time ever, people in certain places are being ordered to stay home, to work from home. And the wonderful thing about working from home is if you've got no distractions, you can get far more things done. So you can actually finish your work in a few hours. And that gives you other time to do other things. Some people are thinking about writing a book. Some people are thinking about creating a course. But if you've got nothing out there at all, this is a great program for you to go through yourself, do this program, learn from it. Then you've got valuable experiences for when you teach it. And also you've got your own information products out there, which is what people are looking for at this time. You know, they don't know whether they're going back to work in an office or whether they're going to be permanently from home or what. The world has changed. It's shifted. We've all pivoted and things are changing. So if you've got things like work from home tips that you want to put together, then this course will help you package that as an information product.
Yep.
And then if you've got other things you want to share, like maybe you've got experience homeschooling. I'm homeschooling my children. I haven't got a clue where to start. I've been on Amazon for days. How do I keep my kids motivated in homeschooling? How do I homeschool to start with? And if you've got this knowledge, there are people like me looking for it.
Yeah.
If you'd have said to me at the beginning of this year you would be homeschooling, I would have just laughed. I would have fell off my chair. It was not on my agenda.
Or moved before out of the country.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah.
lots of things that you can do, lots of skills that you have that you can turn into an information product. Our very first one was around a transport business. It was called the Complete Courier Guide, and it was an ebook. And very simply, we were helping other couriers get around their lead generating because they really weren't sure how to do it. Social media was just emerging. Podcasts were on a downturn. Now look at us, 15 years later, podcasts are on the up. You know, people want to know these things. And if you've got skills and experiences, then you can share those.
Yep. And there are a lot of new things that people are looking for. Things like Zoom, how to use Zoom. I only found out from one of our customers that a video I'd done for you guys to help you with doing your course videos quickly. I think we did this for the online course challenge. I did a simple video, how to use Zoom to record your online course videos. Didn't do much about it in terms of SEO, maybe a little bit. Suddenly in the last month, it's gotten 50,000 views on YouTube. Now, that's not something I'm trying to rank for, trying to teach, but it just shows that there are needs like that out there that have suddenly taken off that you may know how to do. So you can create a quick information product on it and probably rank pretty quickly if it's something urgent like that. Anything to do with online courses is really through the roof because anyone who was working in a face-to-face environment before or schools needs to now be teaching online. So they're looking for help. So if you've already done some of our courses before, you probably have that skill too. And actually, I should probably be doing more. I just realized our one on how to create an online course, which we put on sale not that long ago, so we didn't include it in this sale. But if you're interested in us doing a special on that, I'm happy to package something up for that as well. We'll actually do something around a curriculum around building an online course. But for now, what you need to do is look at the topics that are going to help your audience with growing your business. You need to do your online course, right? And the one today is a terrific one, the Fast and Fearless Information Products. It's something people can get results from really quickly with content that they already have and skills that they already know. All right. And then don't forget the one that ends today. Really important, because whenever we do a brand new course, a launch, like the one we're doing, we did earlier this month on how to promote and market your business book, that's the lowest price it ever is. So that means 67% off. And to go with that, we added on sale the other stuff that we have on writing a book, on how to write your expert book. So books, Sarah was talking about creating an information product in your time at home, so your audience has more time where they're trying to figure out how to earn more or grow or get more visibility. So the information products are a nice thing they can put together and put online and have something that they can sell online. But a book is another thing that they can be working on that can be sold online, of course, like a Kindle, and get passive income. But it's also something that they can say, oh, I've got a book, and that helps build their credibility with their information product or their services and coaching. So that's another thing. Or what Sarah loves to do that has worked really well is put some sort of opt-in link in the first few pages of the book on Kindle, where when someone looks to preview, they can just click on the link and go to get some nice freebie. And then you can start, you have leads who you can start building a relationship with, right? That's your favorite thing with the free, doing the free option on the
I'm
books.
going off you, you know, you're not my favorite person anymore, giving away all my secrets on these lives.
I think that's in the course too, the promote and market your business book, probably.
It's a really good way of, there's always somebody who has to think about things. I believe they're known as slow thinkers, as in they take their time making a decision. Not that they're slow in anything, if you know what I mean. They have to weigh up all of the options. And I know because my husband and my youngest daughter are the same, and they have to weigh up all of the options and be sure about something. And if somebody sees that opt-in link and they're not sure whether to buy your book, and you might think to yourself, oh, it's only $10. Surely somebody could take a chance on that for $10. Well, some people just need to think it through a bit more. And if they can opt into something and get the style of who you are and what you're talking about, and if they like it, and I'm pretty sure they will like it, they just need that extra time to make their decision, then they'll go back and buy your book. They'll go through the free process, the autoresponder, and buy your course. They'll become a super fan, because when these people give their heart, they are so loyal, because it makes sense for them. You know, they take longer to make a decision, but they're with you forever. And that is a really powerful thing. So don't think, oh, I'm putting a link to an opt-in in and nobody's going to see it. In your Kindle book, that link is clickable, and people do look inside books. And if they're somebody who likes extra time to make a decision, or your description isn't quite doing it for them, then they can click, and then they can be satisfied and become a customer just in a roundabout way.
Yeah, you could have an information product, like a small free one that's in your book as a link, and that could be the download to build your list, and then be selling something bigger onto that. And there's so many ways to put all these courses and stuff together to be teaching your audience and to be using yourself, using the tactics yourself. So you need to just, like I said earlier on, define who that audience is, who your ideal audience is, and what their biggest needs are, especially right now. And please do tell us what your audience's biggest needs are right now, so that we can make sure that we're creating the right content for you to use with them, for you to help them. So what are your biggest needs, especially in terms of online courses and getting them up and getting them selling, and content that will help you help your audience? Please let us know. I'm always looking. Sarah and I are always brainstorming new things that we can do. So do that yourself with your audience. Think about their needs and stuff, and then you'll be able to figure out which courses and what order you can teach them in. Ryan said,
Hi, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan. Hi, ladies. Any suggestions for a company that handles affiliate payouts and links? I'd like to offer affiliates a way to earn with my stuff, but not sure where to start. Okay. What platform are you selling on in the first place? So just let us know what that is in terms of, because like I use WooCommerce for my site, but then I have iDev affiliate for my software that I actually have on my main hosting and have it integrated with WooCommerce. So you're using ClickFunnels, you're selling through ClickFunnels. Does that just integrate with PayPal or something? I haven't used it. I thought that was just landing pages.
No, there's a course area, a membership thing, and other aspects. It's built out as a full funnel package now. Sharon mentioned iDev, and knowing that you're a real smart cookie from all of your content that you've shared in your comments, Ryan, I would say get Sharon's affiliate link for iDev and go with that. iDev has the built-in affiliate SEO aspect that's often overlooked. So your affiliate links are generally got your domain name in, so that when you're sharing your affiliate links and your affiliates are sharing, it's a form of a backlink that raises visibility of your site in the search engines. And iDev is one of the few places that do that. So knowing that you're a real smart cookie, I would say that is one of your very best options.
I don't know if iDev integrates with ClickFunnels or not. I'd have to take a look. They integrate with a lot of different things, but I don't know if they integrate with that. So you have to see what does.
I can't comment on the horror stories because I've never used the backpack. I know that lots of people say you can get a funnel up in 15 minutes with ClickFunnels. I'm not somebody who's technologically slow or don't like tech. It took me 3 hours to get up one page. I could complete a full funnel faster in Thrive Architect than I could in ClickFunnels. So as much as lots of people love it, I don't. I find it very clunky and very difficult to use. And I'm somebody, if something's great and it works for me, I'll tell everybody. Unfortunately, I don't really talk about ClickFunnels because it never quite did it for me. But lots of people do love it, and lots of people can customize it and get great results. It just never worked for me. That said, I've used iDev, I've used WP Affiliate, I've used loads of things, and iDev, I believe, based on our interactions on the last few lives, etc., is absolutely the perfect thing for you.
Yeah, it's nice and simple. It's worked well. It integrates with different things. I have it integrated with both my WooCommerce site and my Teachable site, which was really nice, so that my affiliates who promote anything on Content Sparks can also get commissions on my learning center that I have on Teachable. So, and vice versa. So if somebody were to promote one of our courses, like our paid VIP challenge membership, the online course challenge membership, they would get a commission on that and any follow-up purchases that someone makes. So that's really nice too, to be able to work with more than one site. So a lot of software doesn't do that. But iDev Affiliate is a software that you host yourself versus something like a JVZoo where you're sending people into their marketplace. So you can have your own pages there on JVZoo. I assume you could use ClickFunnel pages that way, but then the checkout has to be through JVZoo for them to handle all the affiliate stuff. And then they handle everything for you. So you would, in ClickFunnels, there's probably a way to just put a different link for a checkout in there somewhere, or using a JVZoo one. I'm sure ClickFunnels must have some sort of support thing that talks about different affiliate options. Definitely take a look.
JV2, the downside to that is you're not allowed to use it on Facebook. Facebook doesn't like it. So if you're planning on running ads to generate traffic and things like that, then you're not going to be particularly successful. You're going to have to go the Google ad route or the Bing ad route. And if you've just done an expensive Facebook ad training, you're not going to be very happy about that. The other thing is,
I'll find that link, by the way. Sorry, Ryan, I'll find that link for you. I'm just looking while we're talking. Go ahead.
With the iDev, is they have instructions already built in, so you don't have to show your affiliate, do this, do that, press this, press that. We had ours installed on a subdomain, so you would do our website address /affiliates, and that was the iDev system, their software installed on the subdomain, and it made it very fast to get that up and running real quick. We now use our affiliate system is with Thrive Cart, because that's our shopping cart, and we've used that for about 18 months now. I don't like it as much as iDev. I like it. There's nothing wrong with it. It does exactly what it should do. It's just not iDev. I don't get the SEO boost through my links because it's off of Thrivecart, so it will say follow the arrows dot whatever and then the URL, so I don't get the SEO boost. It does track and it does beautiful things integrating with the shopping cart and the countdown timers, etc. Very, very powerful. But again, you know, I like to have everything working for me, and I don't have my links working for me in the same way as iDev does.
And I'm just trying to find the link, but I'm going to have to look it up. It might be on our resource page, but I don't know why I don't have it handy. I'll get it for you. I'll do that afterwards, and I'll drop it in for you, Ryan. Okay? Other questions? Did I miss anything? I don't think so. It's very quiet here today.
We've given them so much great stuff over the last few days.
Yeah, Ryan, any other tips on that? I know there are people using other things, but it's really a difference between whether you're doing your own software where you can integrate like iDev Affiliate, or you have to end up selling on someone else's platform. Zaxa or Warrior Plus is another one people use. That's a lot of internet marketing stuff. So the eCover Authority that I always recommend by Chad Eljazeer, he had it on JVZoo, but he also has it on Warrior Plus, and that's the link I use so that I can share it on Facebook. So I know people like that. I don't love it as an affiliate. I don't love it. But again, they're dealing with stuff for you, and there's a lot to be said for that. And some other course platforms do that too. Like Teachable has a built-in affiliate one. I'm using iDev Affiliate because I already have it, and I want people to get credit for both, for sales of the courses and sales of our brandable courses. So it's better for me to just have one system. But there are other options. All right. So glad we could help with that. And please, Ryan, if there's anything else, let us know. Everybody who's watching this, since a lot of people do watch it later, remember that you can drop any questions you want. We're looking for feedback, ideas, things where you're having challenges, things where your audience is having challenges. And then if you have any questions about things in our anniversary sale, I shared that with you. The link is below. But also remember, again, today's the last day to get that launch price, which is the best price on our newest release called Promote and Market Your Book, your business book, as well as the related courses to that on how to write your book. All right. So that is really all I had to say today, other than to just please stay focused on the future and stay positive. Things are settling down. I'm in northern New Jersey, in case you didn't know, which in Bergen County, which is actually next to New York City, the next highest place in the US with cases of coronavirus. So I'm really just staying in the house and just getting used to a new routine, which for me is not all that different from what I did before, except that I know I'm actually not supposed to go anywhere. So it's not by choice any longer. But we're just settling into a routine of working in the morning, only checking the news a couple times a day, maybe 3 if I can't help myself, doing a workout, working some more, going for a walk. So even if it's raining, just to get some fresh air, and then going to the supermarket periodically with my gloves on and remembering to take them off. So this is just kind of the routine now for a while. And you might as well just get comfortable with it and keep focusing on your business and helping people. And then things will start opening up again. It's going to take longer than we wanted it to. But until they can ramp up and figure it out and figure out how to get control of this virus, we just need to focus on making the most of what we can and getting through, making the most of the time that you have, so that as we open up and things get a little bit more back to normal, we're ready for it. So getting through the now, positioning for the future, because things will be different. I know people talk about the new normal. Right now is not the new normal, The new normal is when things open up again and people are more used to working from home, from learning from home. People are going to want to work from home more because they'll have gotten comfortable with it, and employers will have gotten comfortable with it as well. So whereas employers were always afraid to let people work from home too much because they didn't think they'd do their work, now they see that they can do their work and they will do their work. So that's going to have changed as well. So we're all about the online courses as part of that and helping you set up a business using those and the topics that we already have created for you. So you don't have to do it yourself. You can get it set up right away. Get it going this weekend, this week. All right. And that's all. Will you have anything else to add, Sarah?
No, other than I've got a German Shepherd and she wants extra walks. So if anybody needs their 30 minutes a day, please come to my house. I will throw her out the door. You can take her for a walk and then you can attempt to throw her back in.
I actually picked up when I went to the market yesterday. We drove near a friend's house and she needed milk. So we did a trade. So she said, and I hadn't even asked, she said, "You want some toilet paper? We have extra toilet paper." Like, really? Milk for toilet paper? That's a really good deal. And then I found out that her son had basically taken a whole bunch back from college, and it was the college grade, really thin, rough toilet paper. But I'm like, beggars can't be choosers. Milk, toilet paper. I still think I got a pretty good deal there.
I think you did there.
But I left it she had the bag of toilet paper sitting on the outside her front door. So I just ran up the steps, left the bag of milk, grabbed the bag of toilet paper, and jumped back in the car and cleaned my hands.
I was wondering earlier, we had stir fry in between our calls, and I didn't have any soy sauce for the stir fry. And I said to my husband, I said, "Is it appropriate to WhatsApp the neighbours and ask them to throw some soy sauce over the fence and we can throw them some stir fry back?"
I've seen more of my neighbors in the last few weeks than I have in ages because everybody's out walking. So it's interesting that way. But it's time to go. All right. Any help you need, let us know. Stay well and take care. Talk soon, everybody. Bye.